there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be going over ways that you can contact Shopify since they've moved away from phone support. Now, I do want to say this, lots of companies have decided to move away from phone support, especially during this pandemic, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. At least it's not for me. And the reason that I'm saying that is because I am a Shopify user. I use Shopify for my current e-commerce site, which is badchickhair.com. The link is down below. And I use Shopify or recommend Shopify, and I guess also use Shopify for a lot of the online stores that I have created and assisted with different changes on their website. Some people reach out and they're like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And I don't know everything about Shopify, but I'm pretty familiar with it where I can answer certain questions. And I've talked about in other videos why I enjoy using Shopify. I enjoy the analytics that Shopify provides. I enjoy the different options that you have available, the customizable options like certain apps. I really just love using Shopify. If you want to know more about why I enjoy using Shopify, then check out some other videos on this channel in my business playlist, and you can learn more about it there. But when I heard that they no longer have phone support, it was something that wasn't going to turn me off from using them, because a lot of times any questions that I have, I get them answered without even having to call in. I've called into customer service with Shopify a few times, and customer service was great. However, I'm the kind of person, if I can find the answer on my own, I'm not even going to waste the time calling. I'm just going to do the research and move forward. So right now I'm on Shopify.com. You can get to this page by clicking the link down below. And I scroll down where it says contact us or support, and you can go ahead and you can click support or contact us. It says 24/7 support, and you can get different options that Shopify answer, or different options, that they have to still assist you without phone support. So if you are interested in going over some of the options that Shopify has available to still help us without phone support, then be sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So I do want to say this, if you do enjoy using Shopify, then I encourage you to keep using it, even though they don't have phone support. I was reading the comments under another video that I got, and people were saying, well, I don't know if I'm going to go with Shopify anymore because they don't have phone support. And to me, like I said before, it's not the end of the world because they don't have phone support, because they do have the resources and tools needed to still get assistance and have your questions answered. So the first thing that I want to talk about is they do have like a community center, Shopify, is it community? I'm trying to think if it's called the community center. Yeah, it says welcome to the Shopify community. I forgot for a moment, but at this place, you can go ahead and type in what you're searching for. So if you're searching for information on how to add certain products, you can go right over to the Shopify community, search for adding products, and you'll be able to pull up different questions from other Shopify users that will have, that had the same question as what you are having. And then you can also see the answer that they received from a Shopify representative or a Shopify guru that answers the question that they just asked. So a lot of times we find ourselves having similar questions to other people out there. And so one of the things that I do is I always check in that Shopify community and just see, hey, has this question been asked before and how has it been answered? And then I try to go from there. If I don't find what I'm looking for in the Shopify community, there's other ways that you can reach out and still get your questions answered that don't take too much of your time. If you think about it, for me, having to call in, sitting on hold, possibly being transferred to another department, there's nothing like talking to a person. However, sometimes I don't want to talk to a person over the phone just because I know that it can take the time, the time that it takes to hold and the time that it takes for them to pull up your account and research your account, authenticate your account, possibly train. It's just a lot. And so if you know specifically what you're looking for, a lot of times it's easier, in my opinion, to use your resources. So that's what Shopify has always been good at. Shopify has always been good at providing resources. So I'm just showing you here an example of a question that was answered, and it shows that it was solved. So if you had that same question, or if you had a question that was similar to it, then you can go ahead and follow the information or read the answer that the Shopify guru provided under that question. So I really like that. And I like the fact that there's so many different, a lot of people participate in this community. So it's not just like one question that you'll get. Typically, a lot of times there's lots of different questions and lots of different answers. So you can really kind of dive in and figure out what's going to work best for you. Also, while I'm still here, there's videos on YouTube too. I have lots of videos on my channel about Shopify. There's other videos out there about Shopify. So if you do find yourself running into something, or if you just want like a tutorial on how to do certain things, for example, if you're looking at how to add certain products to your website, I have a whole step-by-step tutorial on that. On my YouTube page. All you have to do is type in Shopify Brittney Bundles in the search bar on YouTube, and you'll pull up my videos regarding Shopify. But there's tons of videos out there too. So if I don't find my answer here, then I know that I can possibly find my answer on YouTube. And I'm going to show you some other things and some other tools that you can use as well to answer some questions. So right now I'm just showing you the community still, just letting you see some of the other questions that people have. And, you know, you can really start a discussion. Now, the next place that I go to if I have any questions or if I just want to learn something new about Shopify is the Help Center. So the Help Center honestly has so much good information. You can learn about starting your Shopify account. So they have like an introduction to Shopify. You can learn about migrating your account to Shopify. I mean, there's just so many different things that you can learn about in regards to your online store. If you want to learn more about the Shopify admin page or section, you can do that too. So I like that because sometimes in my downtime, just because I want to be as efficient as I possibly can with my business, I don't wait until I necessarily have a question, but I'll sometimes just browse on the Shopify website, go into the Help Center and see what's new, see, you know, just kind of read over certain sections and just familiarize myself so that if I do have a question, sometimes I answer my own questions because I did the research ahead of time. So I'm not saying that you have to spend all of your time reading through every single piece of article that or information that Shopify offers. However, in my opinion, it doesn't hurt to take some time and just, you know, go through the Help Center and maybe get your question answered or even learn more before you have those questions. And I'm just scrolling down more, you know, more on the Help Center page so that you can see what else they offer. So they have information about selling, so like your online store, how to sell from your online store, the point of sale, just a lot of information. It's really so much information. That's one of the reasons that I do continue to use Shopify because like I said in the beginning of the video, they always have so many resources. So not having phone support, it's not, you know, going to, for me, it's not going to stop the progression of my business because I can still get my questions answered. And that's important. There are other e-commerce sites that I've tried before and they don't have all of this information. They don't have a community where I can read or even interact with other people that have used Shopify. They don't have a very in-depth Help Center. And it's just, you know, maybe they have a 1-800 number, but if you call the number, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on hold for maybe an hour or on hold for 30 minutes. And then the call may disconnect. And there's just a lot of stuff that can happen. So I'm just showing you here how detailed the information is in the Help Center. So if you click on products, adding and updating products pop up, you can click on variants. There's just different options and you can click on any option that you're interested in learning more about and really get a detailed overview. So that's another point of reference that you can go on to. I also want to say this. I've already mentioned YouTube. Another place that you can go to find more information out about Shopify is Instagram. If you go to Instagram and you hashtag Shopify, then sometimes you'll find more information there too. Sometimes you can find different Shopify partners and start following them, ask them questions. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me too. I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can. If they're more specific questions to like your specific store or like problems that you haven't been able to resolve and problems that are not a quick fix, then I may refer you to the actual Shopify Help Center. But I do that really frequently just because there's so much information. Like there's really so much information out there once you actually dive into your e-commerce site information. Now, another way that you can contact support or get your question answered or get more information about Shopify is by chatting them. So I love this option. Even before phone support was done with, I would reach out a lot of the time to connect with another expert. And what I like about this chat option or this chat system is you have an option to log into your online store, like log into your domain. That way, when you are chatting with a representative, they have access to your online store. So once you authenticate your account, then they're able to really answer specific questions in relation to your specific account, your specific online store. So I really like that. Support, one of the reasons that I would try to use my self-help options first, like the community or the Shopify Help Center. Honestly, that Help Center is probably my favorite point of reference and my favorite area to go to if I'm looking to get my questions answered. But if I can't find what I'm looking for, then I go ahead and I do contact support via chat. Now, chat, sometimes you'll have to wait. Sometimes you get right through immediately. Sometimes it takes maybe, I think the longest time that I've been on hold with chat was maybe like 25 minutes, but it's better to me to be on hold with chat than on hold with the phone. Like, it doesn't tie up your line and you can literally do whatever you need to do around the house and just check your phone periodically to see if you're next in line. So that's what I do. I'm demonstrating right now how easy it is to chat with them. So I literally typed in my domain name and I typed in help. And it tells me that I'm in line. The night that I was actually recording this video and the night that I reached out, their chat volume wasn't that high because I got right through. Samantha picked up. And at this point, I can go ahead and type in any questions that I have or any issues that I'm experiencing and get assisted that way. I also want to let you know that Shopify has an email address that you can reach out to. So if you don't want to chat, then you can send them an email and get your issue resolved or question answered that way as well. I do want to just touch on, because I've gotten questions too, as far as if I know if Shopify is going to offer phone support again after the pandemic. And the truth is, I don't know. I truly know what's available to all of us. Like, I know what's on their website. And so I haven't found any information that says that the phone support will come back or that it's temporarily gone for this amount of time. But I just wanted to make this video to encourage you all to continue using Shopify and also continue to work your business. Sometimes people are just scared because they're like, I don't want to have an e-commerce site where I'm going to be stuck and I'm not going to be able to get my questions answered. And I don't have anyone to any support to reach out to. And, that's really understandable. But I just wanted to make this video again, like I said, so that you know that you're not alone. You do have support. There's still ways that you can get your questions answered, still ways that you can get issues resolved without using the phone. So I really hope that this video helped. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.